And I'm back. Another short stream here of Ultimate Alliance 2. Getting close to this, finishing it off. Looking forward to Ultimate Alliance 3 coming out. Also looking forward to going to see Avengers Endgame Friday.
Remember, we're the only ones ready to figure out who's behind this. Meet me at
we
the
go.
briefing station when you're ready for action.
Wrong one.
Hey there, what's up? I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here. You got it. Plus, he invented the nanotech that Stark and Richards modified for their use. If the Tinkerer can't help us solve this, no one can. Later.
Nick, I got your message. What happened during your briefing with the president?
Report to the briefing.
What do you want? I'm busy. Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom. He is a scientific genius and is incredibly resourceful. His quest for power could take him in any number of directions. Yes, yes.
Taking a long way to everywhere else. That's what
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really happening, I will need to view the networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control grid. Unfortunately, their signal is highly encrypted. It could take years to break their code and directly access their servers.
But we don't have time for that, obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. While they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
Shield should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those network logs.
Attention Shield personnel. This is Commander Hill. Any superhuman not accompanied by Iron Man should be detained by any means necessary.
Wolverine seems so OP in this game.
You are a new one.
Or maybe I just suck with the other guy.
Think of the scars as souvenirs. I'll cut you down to size. You got the stink of loser on ya.
Shield forces, we've got rogue superhumans running loose in the west cell block. Contain them.
Suppressing fire!
You looking for another nostril?
You will not be getting back up.
I'll heal. You won't. I ain't here to dance.
Climate clock at 52 degrees down in Washington. Years are come short. Government officials have announced that the new
Cap strike team's already
Ain't
crossed into the
huh?
negative zone. That means you're the only target Hill's got left on this side.
Stand down, heroes. You might have helped us before, but I can't be sure who you're working for now. No can do. Bring them down.
Maybe next time you ought to become somebody your own size. I've got an unbreakable skeleton. Bet you don't.
keep an eye on these nanite-controlled prisoners.
Okay.
The computer with the data we need is in that holding chamber, but the area's sealed. You'll have to get the access card from Hill.
Whether you're with White Star or not, you're breaking the law and will be dealt with accordingly. They're like fish in a barrel. Cut them down! Reinforcements en route. Don't let them break the last force field. Keep them away from the force field generators. Stay on them.
She's going for her chopper.
Fine, take the key. Go help Captain America or whatever you think you need to do. But there's an army on the other side of that portal waiting to stop you. I'll enjoy interrogating you when this is all over.
Ain't she a sweetheart? Now go get that data.
Anyone who's still standing, get to the portal. Rogue Troopers just stole my access key. Cut them off!
Don't worry, Hill. I'll stop them.
Simple.
You got this stupid loser.
They're unstoppable!
Shield level 10 clearance accepted. Security, teleport scrambling, and monitoring disabled.
Not so fast. I've got my orders.
Penance.
Now
go.
here's one for you. Get the hell out! You won't get past me. You won't! Oh man, they're all loose!
Use that networking monitor station to send their logs to us for analysis.
Not gonna be good enough, huh? Let's go down the rabbit hole, shall we?
We got the transmission, and Tinker's done a quick analysis on the data. Doesn't look good.
We were concerned that an unknown megalomaniac might be overriding S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite control signals with intentions unknown. However, the truth is much stranger and potentially much more troubling. There is no secret mastermind pulling the strings of these criminals. The network that links their minds has become large and complex enough to emerge as its own intelligence. A neural net whose intellect grows each time they inject another host with the nanites.
The only reason this thing hasn't already spread like wildfire is because S.H.I.E.L.D. lets just a few of them out at a time.
Correct. If the entire group were released from lockdown, they could escape Prison 42 and quickly spread across the Earth like a techno-plague. Everyone would eventually become part of its collective consciousness.
We already saw they could override S.H.I.E.L.D. control. Wouldn't there be any way to stop them?
To determine that, I would need a pure, untainted sample of the nanite material. One that hasn't yet been injected into a host.
Okay, they must have some of that in their negative zone jailhouse. And we won't get a better chance to head in there and grab some of that stuff than right now, while the heroes are still beating the crap out of each other. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Sit tight till I arrive to help you out.
Ugh. Teleporting makes my skin crawl. But you'll need my help, and I can't send a decoy into the negative zone. Signal won't cross over. I expect Cap and Iron Man will still be butting heads in there. Let's move while they're distracted.
Let's move.
This is the best shot we're gonna get to break into that prison. We gotta take it. Otherwise, nobody will be sitting on an antidote that could save humanity from this thing.
Huh. And I thought everyone was too busy fighting each other to watch out for innocents. Let me help. I can activate the portal for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Go on through. I'll be ready to help you anytime.
It's a lot easier getting into this place than getting out. I'll head to the portal control room to make sure this gate's open for us when it's time to book. The nanite labs are a few levels below us. Head down there and grab us that pure sample. I'll meet you back here. Yeah, and I was kicking butt back when your mama was wiping yours. I can handle myself. I'll let you know when I reach the control room. From there, I should be able to help clear your way. Now get going.
What the hell? What in the world was you doing?
Nice try, bub. Keep it up. I'll carve my initials into you.
Had to put you down.
My friends,
this is Nanite
Okay, send
Control.
more.
Detain those rogue heroes. We're gonna bring another Nanite agent online to assist you.
Sounds like they're prepping someone for nanite injection. Try to stop them before they use up that pure sample we're after.
We ain't done yet. If anybody asks, tell them Wolverine did this too.
All right, I'm at portal control. Security's pretty light up here. Everyone must be focused on the main fight. Now, let me see if I can open a path for you. There, got it. Hurry up and get that sample.
I don't care if he hasn't been fully prepped. We need Equinox online to defend the lab. Start the procedure.
Could use some breathing. Bet you're wishing you had a mutant healing factor too. Don't worry, chicks dig scars.
Stay back. I'm gonna skip the startup protocol and take direct control ASAP. Should have this freak on the leash any second. Done. Never liked working with these heroes anyway. Time to put them on ice.
Damn, he's been injected with a pure sample. I'll find you another one.
I'm on it.
I am hurt.
Really, Chikala? Just healed you.
Even I got my limits, bub.
Feeling weird.
the other side of the labs. You can grab a pure sample there.
That was horrible. Okay. Alright, they're dead. I can't. Who do I want? Why not? Upgrade cable. There we go. Let's see what this will do.
I hear you. I warned you, Bob. Gave up smoking, so I'm extra irritable.
Now, overload the decontamination field.
I can't disable that thing remotely. Find a way around. See if you can shut it off.
You know you can't win. Won't take a minute.
Nice try, Bob.
Locked and loaded.
I'll cut you down to size. I warned you, Bob.
Yeah, let's do this.
That cleared your way. You can head for the sample now.
You'll have to stop those capes yourself. We can't get another nanite agent online in time.
Just this.
Grab the pure sample from that machine. Good work, team. You should be clear to head back to the portal. No one's gonna stop you. They're all too busy partying it up in the cell blocks.
We'll never reach the jail cells at this rate.
Are those the conduits we saw in the schematics?
Yeah, the only exposed power cables for both the main systems and the backups.
Those get cut, and all the cells open up? Including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s remote control super criminals?
You got it. But the released prisoners might give S.H.I.E.L.D. more than they can handle, at least for a few minutes. Could help cover our escape.
Here we go.
Never thought the cavalry would look quite like that, but I'll take it. Nanite Control, watch what you're doing to those prisoners. They just... Damn it, Swanson! Get those prisoners attacking the right targets!
We're trying, sir, but they're not responding. The inhibitor transmissions aren't having any effect.
Then swipe their nanochains! Shut them down, now!
No effect, Mr. Stark. The villains are completely out of control.
You don't say.
Looks like Fury was right about your nanite-injected slaves.
We had it under control until you busted in here and released them all.
Gentlemen, I suggest we focus on getting our people out of here alive.
Okay, this is exactly what we were worried about. The nanite agents are free and they're showing hive mind behavior. Great. Looks like the power surge knocked out the portal. We'll need it to get our people out of here. Take that lift to rendezvous with Cap and Iron Man. You explain the situation to them, while I try to figure a way to jumpstart that portal.
Here we go. It's going to get interesting from here.
Where did you... It doesn't matter. We need your help. Something's gone terribly wrong with the nanite control systems. I see. So you just decided to abandon us in the middle of a war?
Tony, there's no time to fight about this. We've got to work together to get everyone out of here.
You're right. But this portal's offline. We're going to need to fight through the escaped inmates to get power flowing to it again.
It won't be easy. Their link seems to make them nearly invulnerable.
You have? Okay then. Sounds like a plan. Get power flowing to this portal.
Head to the top of the cell blocks to reach the power conduits. Tony and I can hold this portal as a rally point. Send any heroes you run into back here.
Sorry about what I said before. You and Fury kept your eyes on the ball while the rest of us were fighting over who was right. I only hope it's not too late.
Sounds like those two come to their senses. About time. Guess I'll switch us over to their radio frequency.
Fury, is that you?
In the flesh, Stark. And that ain't a figure of speech.
I hate to say it, man, but you were right. We should have listened. We're just lucky you and your team saw this coming, Nick. The nanite link is letting them share power somehow. Be careful out there.
I got my limits, Bob. You gotta carve that hive mind right out of you. Next time I won't take it so easy on you.
Stark, any idea how we can deal with this power sharing?
Target the ones in orange. They're the high power level superhumans. Beyond that, I have no idea what we're seeing.
I'll heal. You won't. I don't go by my Wolverine just for fun. Next time I won't take it so easy on you.
We go.
These linked powers are no joke. We need the portal online so we can get our people out of here.
I can't disable those things from here. Should be some panels you could trigger to help clear your way.
Cage in. Area clear. I'm heading to the portal. Almost there. Ran into some trouble on the 3rd floor, but I think I can... Luke? Luke! He's not responding. Get to his location.
That's a pain.
Thanks. Those freaks meant business. I'm gonna go help Cap at the portal.
Get that pure nanite sample they left. Never hurts to have a spare.
Fury, the prisoners are taking our people alive. Any idea what they're trying to do?
They share one mind. They want to add more and more people to their group. And they'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
And if they get back to Earth?
We can't let that happen, Stark. No matter what.
Sorry about that, I had to grab coffee. I'm back now.
Oh, great. Now the prison bots come back online. Sit tight, I'll open an exit. Should be down now.
Get me out of here! They're trying to turn me into one of them!
Need a chance to heal.
I can't get out of this thing while it's energized!
Just be glad you ain't in pieces. You're lucky I didn't carve that hive mind right out of you.
Good job getting Firestar out. Send her our way.
You'll have to get down to the lower level to restore power. There's a lift nearby.
A few energy cores were displaced earlier. If you move them back into position, Fury should be able to restore power.
This is no time for excitement.
Great. One more should do it.
Simple as that, huh?
That did it. Energizing the portal now.
Neat.
I can't bring those turrets down. You'll have to fight past them.
This move.
Oh, they're reviving each other somehow. Not good.
Do not underestimate.
Scrapping longer than you've been
we can't win this fight. We need another option.
Well, there is a self-destruct protocol for the prison, but Reed and I never...
We can't. Some good people are still unaccounted for. Cap, it's our only chance to keep this from spreading to Earth. Send me the codes, Tony. I can trigger the destruction sequence from here, then meet you at the portal.
Heads up! Moonstone back in action!
I gave up smoking, so I'm extra irritable.
Perhaps that will give you some time to think.
Perhaps.
This is Nick Fury to all friendly forces. We're gonna blow this place to Kingdom Come. Get your butts to the portal, double time!
Next time, don't waste
You
my
made it.
time.
Come on, we need your help.
Whirlwind is
If we
going
clear
in.
this area, Fury can trigger the destruction and follow us out. Watch it! Diamondback's joining in!
It's all over, Father Shout.
Mind control. Been there, done that. Don't mess with no knucklehead.
of it here, Fury. Is that self-destruct set?
Hey, I'm starting something, all right? Get back in there.
Heads up, it's Moonstone.
Less talking, more fighting. Looks for me. Next time, don't waste my time.
Looks like they backed off for a moment, Fury. Can you trigger the destruct sequence or not?
Close enough. Head through the portal and make sure only the good guys come through. Get going. I'll be right behind you.
Thank you for the host, nicely.
You made it. Was Fury behind you?
Closed off from the other side. What do you think it means? Did Fury detonate?
Step to one side, Captain. You and your friends here are under arrest.
For Pete's sake, Hill, these people need medical attention.
He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the President. The SRA dictates that these unregistered...
We're giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority. At least until we figure out what just happened. If you have a problem with that, Commander Hill, you're going to have to take it up with all of us.
Get the medics down here.
So many lives apparently lost, and yet lost so that many more lives might be saved. We may not know the true fate of Nicholas Fury, but we do know he showed his willingness to sacrifice himself on behalf of us all. For him, and for the rest of the missing and presumed deceased, we ask Almighty God to watch over their souls. Amen.
I've got to hand it to Fury. I'm not sure we ever would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
The man knew what was at stake. That's why he showed us this place. Too bad he had to die before the rest of you paid attention to him.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy that Fury and the others are dead. Not yet. We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can we be sure what really happened?
Tony and I have already been over this a dozen times. We can't be sure, not without a working portal to the negative zone, and that will take us weeks to bring online.
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery?
Yes, but we do have some evidence of Fury's success. I've been monitoring, and there's still no sign of the nanite collective signals here on Earth. It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped. I was hoping his research would corroborate my own. Still, I believe I can use this scanner to confirm that the nanites haven't... Oh no.
What is it?
Nanite control signals. Hundreds. Maybe thousands of them.
Fury failed?
We all failed. We lost our way.
And now the world pays the price. We're facing what looks like a full-scale invasion. Let's meet at the briefing station ASAP.
Citizens are advised to remain in their homes.
span of just a few hours, the world has gone insane. The Nanite Collective's agents are swarming all over the globe, infecting key victims in an apparent bid to eliminate all serious resistance to their expansion.
Their movements seem methodical and well coordinated. They must have used Prison 42's portal system to move this fast. Worse, time is on their side. If we can't stamp this out quickly, it will grow to encompass all of humanity.
In the face of this new threat, the Registration Act has been temporarily suspended to allow us to work together.
We're deploying teams around the world, but the most explosive situation right now is in the African nation of Wakanda, which has reported a massive incursion into their capital city. Ruled by our friend T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther, Wakanda is a highly advanced country blessed with the world's only deposits of vibranium.
Your knowledge of the Nanite Collective makes you the best team to send into this combat zone. Do whatever it takes to help Black Panther defeat these invaders and regain control of his country.
Thank goodness you're here, my friends. No time for pleasantries, though. The enemy have our city surrounded and are firing on us with siege cannons. Please take out those guns. We can't hold out against them much longer.
I don't need a bonus.
You will never kick Wakanda invade us!
You're looking a bit poorly.
Thank you, heroes. Your help is most welcome. The nanites are spreading. The escaped inmates have infected hordes of mercenaries, and now they have come for us. We must stop their assault before they take the city. The cannons are our primary target. I shall. It will be an honor to fight alongside you. Come, they have more artillery ahead. I will open the security fields for you. They have another cannon near here. We must find it. Careful. I'm in a mood today. Excellent. We should ascend the mountain.
I've got an unbreakable skeleton. Bet you don't. That's gonna leave a scar. Don't mess with the old knucklehead.
This ancient lock was built to secure the path, but I'm sure you'll be able to open it. Sometimes the old ways are not the best, at least when it comes to security systems. They are using their powers to shield the cannons! Stop them! We've done before.
What is that, huh? Welcome to the stream.
Show you my shooting!
Let us go on to defend this city.
Do yourself a favor and stay down.
Greenwich Mean Time, and you're listening to MMM.
Let me come all the way down here for no reason.
Watch it. He looks like havoc, but he smells like the enemy.
Be careful, Captain. That does not look bad. Did you know?
All right then.
Stay away from the pillars.
You have done well, but the enemy is inside the city. Please hurry.
King T'Challa needs your help. I will secure Havoc, then follow you to the city.
Onwards and upwards to the city.
They have taken our defenses offline, leaving us vulnerable to airborne assault. Head to the towers at the top of the city to restore the defenses. socket!
These claws ain't just for show.
There is another tower to repair nearby.
No match for my claws.
Move out.
Mind control.
Ready to roll.
There we go. One more to go.
You have aided us greatly, Leos, but there is more to be done. We must activate one last tower. Let us descend. I shall open the way for you. Come along. We must travel down to the marketplace. The last tower is just ahead.
Got more of the same for you right here. That's what a TikTok Canadian can do. Talk the talk. I walk.
It is done. Our city is safe.
We must travel to the Panther's Palace through here. It remains undefended.
Long way, huh? Oh, now it's open. Something else going the wrong way.
Our homes are safe. I shall post guards with these two while we go secure their palace.
Your help in the city is much appreciated, but the palace defenses are still offline. I must ask for your help once again. Use the lift to reach the palace grounds.
Simple science.
There are 2 towers in the palace defense network. Restore them, and I will open the way to the palace.
I cannot open this gate until our enemies are defeated. We should head up here. Their first tower is just ahead. Restore their power core to the defense tower.
One more tower to go.
But one more tower to activate.
over, Barbara Boundary.
Take that lift to reach the palace.
Alright, I'll be right
It
back.
appears we are safe, thanks to you. But it seems things are going badly back in New York. I will patch you in.
Priority 1 distress call from Stark Tower to all friendly forces. We are under attack. Invading force is comprised of nanite-controlled criminals as well as infected superheroes, including... Oh!
Cheers! Look out! I just hear the... Colossus!
Fall back! Fall back!
She-Hulk! Stark Tower, respond!
Well, that sounded lovely.
Please join me inside. I will continue trying to contact our allies. Panther calling Stark Tower. She-Hulk, do you read?
Fury?
Or an incredible simulation. What do those senses of yours tell you?
You ain't Fury. The body, maybe, not the mind.
You got that right, Logan. I'm so much more than I ever was.
Took a happy pill, did you?
Keep up the tough guy act, Logan. Like you got no feelings under all that regenerated flesh. We know better.
Well, ain't that special?
That's it. Keep pretending you don't know what the fold could mean to you.
The fold, huh? So that makes me, what? The wolf?
You know what we got that you don't. The free and open knowledge of every person in the world.
You ain't got that, Fury.
Not yet, but we will. And it'll include everything everyone knows, including every detail of your past.
I already got that.
Right. Except how many times you've been fooled by fake memories and whatnot? You telling me you wouldn't want to know 100% for sure who you really are?
At the price of calling my own shots. Pass.
That's what you say now. But in the end, you're gonna thank me, Logan.
It's broken through our defenses. How?
No! My own people taken! This has gone too far! Goblin!
I know the future.
Told you I'm the best there is. course there is.
We'll find a way.
Things are getting hazy.
Venom as well? How many balls will Fury throw at us?
Next time, so easy. Bet you're wishing you had a mutant healing factor too.
They don't have the good sense to stay down. We will put them down once again.
Nice try, Buck. I ain't here to dance.
Thank you. Without your aid, I shudder to think what would have become of my homeland. Now, what should we do with these two?
The fall of Stark Tower was just the beginning. Over the past few weeks, the Fold has aggressively ramped up its campaign to take over all of humanity. Many of our closest friends and allies remain unaccounted for. We have to assume they've been taken into the Fold.
It's no coincidence either. The Fold's primary targets are clearly superhumans. And thanks to the acquisition of Fury and his decades of intel, they've been able to make serious inroads in expanding the Collective's power base. Fortunately, Fury's knowledge of Wakanda isn't comprehensive, which is why we've been using Black Panther's palace as our temporary base of operations.
Fold forces were unable to retrieve Venom and Green Goblin after you defeated them. Using the pure nanite samples your team obtained from Prison 42, we've been able to cure these two criminals of their infection.
Venom and Goblin both claim a strong desire to help us stop the Fold. They're not the most trustworthy of allies, but frankly, we can't afford to turn them away. With the Fold growing exponentially, infecting entire populations at a time, it's becoming obvious we can't win a war of attrition against them. Their network seems to be the key. If we could only find a way to disrupt it. Unfortunately, they've clearly been taking steps to make that all but impossible.
Our best minds are working hard to devise a strategy to defeat the Fold before it becomes unstoppable. We'll let you know if and when we come up with anything solid.
My home is yours, friends. Everything here is at your disposal. Let us meet at the briefing station when you are ready to act.
Alright, I am going to call it one here. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. It's a longer stream than I originally set out, but hey, made some progress. See you in